Going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. This is Stockholm Gunner back with another watch along stream. It is Arsenal versus Brentford tonight, my people. It is the third London derby in a row. What's going on? London derby after one London derby. This is crazy, people. Whoever made the schedule for this season, he is not a friend of Arsenal. He's seriously not. He's not a friend of Arsenal, people. We are playing against Brentford. Brentford is a team that's been doing their business quietly. Seriously, quietly. I mean, they had a couple of big results. I mean, they played against Newcastle. They beat them 3-1. I think that was in Brentford's home ground. And then they played against Liverpool. They beat them as well, 3-2. I remember that one. But they do have a couple of questionable losses as well there. They played against Brighton. They lost against them. They played against Crystal Palace. They lost against them, right? So it is a questionable losses, I'd say. I say that, right? Brentford are still doing their businesses. They are winning games and they are losing some games. So what do you expect from Brentford for this game? I hope they entertain us. I hope our boys entertain us as well. We are coming off from a draw against Chelsea in the weekend, in a game where I felt like that result felt like as a loss for me. It felt like a loss for me, seriously, because of the fact that Chelsea was 10 men and they were playing with 10 men majority of the time in that game, and we should have broken them down. We should have broken them down, picked them apart and scored a winning goal, but we didn't get the winner. The game ended in a 1-1 draw against them, right? A bad result from my point of view. I think is a bad result, right? Especially the players that we have currently, the way we are playing currently. We should have got a win on that one. We should have. Arteta in that game. You know what? I always say Arteta is a good manager, but he does lack certain qualities. He really does lack certain qualities. I think one of those things that he lacks is the that in-game analysis and doing reaction to what he needs in the game itself, reading the game and changing certain situations to his advantages. But he's not really good at that. He really is not good at that. I thought Zupermende should not have been taken off the field. Instead of Zupermende, it should have been Rice, because Rice looked extremely tired in that game. The last 20 minutes of the game, seriously, he did look tired. And he also took up STA and left Mikel Merino on the field, and we scored the equalizer. Merino scored that one for us, and then he brought in Martin Odegaard and Victor Gyökeres and Madueke on the field. For Martin Odegaard and Victor Gyökeres, those were a good substitutions. Madueke did not do anything at all because he's not that good on the left side, right? So for me, he should have not taken off SCA. He should have let SCA continue playing it, because he would have helped with Martin Odegaard to unlock that low block of Chelsea majority of the time, right? That's what I think, basically, that he should have let SCA play. But he didn't. He took him off and he let Mikel Merino play as a midfielder. But anyway, we got a draw in that game. That doesn't count. That doesn't matter anymore. We just have to go on to the next one and play against Brentford and get a result in this game. So I'm going to give you the starting 11. Let me go get the starting 11 for you guys and see who will play today, right? Arteta went with Raya in goal, Ben White as the right back, Mosquera, no William Saliba, Mosquera, Hincapié, and Calafiore. Those are the defenders for us today. And in that midfield, it is Zupermende, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. And up front, it is Madueke, Martinelli, and Mikel Mourinho. It is a quite heavy rotation. It really is a quite heavy rotation. And can they get the result? That's the question. The boys, can they perform and get the result? I really hope so. Who do we have on the bench then? On the bench, we got Kepa, Essie, Gyökeres, Skelly, Nariri, Saka, Nordgaard, Timber, and Gabriel Jesus. And I think we probably will see both Gabriel Jesus or Victor Gyökeres on that field sometime in the game, right? Whether it is in the second half or whether it is yeah, it will probably be the second half. What am I talking about? It probably will be the second half, and they probably can come in and try to have an impact on this game. But I feel like the boys that will play from the start in this game should get a positive result against Brentford. I like Brentford. I used to watch them play when Thomas Frank was their manager. They lost him. He went to Tottenham, and they lost a couple of the coaches, right, along with Thomas Frank. And then they also lost players like Christian Nordgaard, who came to us, the Gunners. And then Wissa, he went to Newcastle, people. He went to Newcastle. So what sort of a game do I expect today? I expect for us to have a full control of this game and get the 3 points, right? That is what I am expecting. If we don't get the result that we want, then it's going to have a negative impact on the way we are playing. While I'm talking, just bear with me 1 second. I just need to find the channel that the game will be on. I should have done that earlier, but now I'm going to go just quickly search through my TV, and we should be kicking off in about 3 minutes time. Right, so Arsenal, can we get the result? Yes, we can. But the crazy thing is that we did have 3 London derbies, one after the other in the Premier League. It hasn't happened that before. It hasn't happened that before, I should say. We started with Tottenham, right? About 2 weeks ago, I think it was. We beat them 4-1. I mean, we smashed them. We really did smash them, right? And then we played Bayern Munich in between Tottenham and Chelsea, right? And Bayern Munich, the way we played was beautiful. We picked them apart and we got the result that we wanted. And that's the type of a play that I want to see from Arsenal. That's the type of a fluidity that I want to see from Arsenal, especially against the smaller teams, people. Against the smaller teams, we should pick them apart and get the result, right? And then we went to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, in a game where I was feeling very confident that we would have won that one, but we didn't get the 3 points. We got a draw instead. The Chelsea fans are over the moon, right? They really are over the moon for that draw that they got. I can understand that purely because of the fact that it was 10-man Chelsea majority of the time, right? Casado got his red card early in the game. I think it was in the 30 minutes mark or 35 minutes mark. That's when he got his red card. So after that, the whole game they were playing with 10-man. And that tells me basically we should have taken advantage of that situation. But Arteta was not clever enough. He was not clever enough, people. He really wasn't. So that is a bad result for us. That really is a bad result for us. I prefer the win. I prefer the win over Chelsea. And Chelsea is playing well, you know. They are strong. They are well structured, right? Difficult to beat, and they are well organized. And I think what's his name, Maresca, his name has done a lot of drilling with those Chelsea players, and they know what they were doing. They were doing the low block and hitting us on the counter attacks, and they scored the first goal. They really did score the first goal, and when they did score that first goal, I was Anyway, the game is going to kick off in about a second. Let me get my timer ready. There we go. There goes the whistle. It is derby time, baby. Derby time. And then I'm gonna close this one. And I think we may see Gabriel Jesus doing his return in this game in the second half. I really do think so. It's good to have Gabriel Jesus back. It's good to have Victor Gyökeres back. The only guy that we are missing from the attackers is, what's his name? Kai Havertz. It's been so long that I almost forgot his name. Now when Mikel Arteta gets him back, I mean, he does have a choice, right? A good headache to have, basically. 3 strikers that you can pick and you can change your style of play. Oh, Martinelli crosses the ball into the box. It is cleared out. Calafiore. It goes out for a goal kick. Anyway, it's a good headache to have. I mean, all 3 attackers, when they are fit, right, they will give us different way of playing, with Victor Gyökeres being that channel runner, right, that the muscle up front that is always on the defenders and basically trying to win the balls for us. And then you have Gabriel Jesus, who is a little bit more trickier, a dribbler, right? Who can interlink with players like Bukayo Saka and Martinelli. Whoever plays on the left side, it will probably be mostly Martinelli or Trossard, sometimes Nuno Madueke. Nuno Madueke is on the right side today. He really is on the right side, and I think he performs a lot better on the right side. And then Kai Havertz, he gives you a bit of a mixture between Victor Gyökeres style and then Gabriel style as well, but Gabriel Jesus style. He's technically sound, I think, Kai Havertz, but what he's not really good at is that scoring goals, right? If he becomes a little bit more efficient in front of the goal, I think he is a good player. Oh, Brentford trying to slide us through a good ball, but Hinkepié intercepts that ball. Zubimendi goes to Calafiore. Come on, boys. Let's have a good start. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. It's good to have Ødegaard back. I mean, when he came in on the second half in the Chelsea game, you seen how the tempo kind of changed quickly, and he was quicker on the ball, right? It threatened those passes through and all that stuff. It was beautiful to see Martin Ødegaard playing in that way. It really was. And it just shows you that we missed the guy so much. We really did. Hopefully we will see a full game where Martin Ødegaard and SCA plays in that midfield together. And I think when those two playing together in that midfield will give us a creative way of playing, right? Those through balls will come through because Martin Ødegaard is a pure creator, right? He's a very creative player. And then SCA, who is also very creative, but not as a pure creative like Martin Ødegaard. But he does have a beautiful qualities, Ebriche. He really does have that, right? We got a corner. Are we going to score from this one? Declan Rice is going to take it. It is on the right side of the field. Let's go. Declan Rice have very good corners. He does take the free kicks very nicely as well. Now, if we can get a goal straight away, what is it? About 4 minutes into the game, can we get the goal? Let's go. Madueke. Martinelli loses the ball. That is poor. And then he was holding on to the guy. What's the point of holding on to the guy? I mean, it is so deep in his field, right? There's no need to get that free kick. Give that free kick to them. Unnecessary. I've been reading a little bit about the news that came out yesterday and today as well. We have pretty much, in principle, have signed 2 youngsters from Ecuadorians, 2 twins, right? in principle, we have come into agreement with the club, and then we should have them just in around 2027. 2027, when they turn 18, we should be able to bring them to the club. I don't know much about them. I've seen the tweets about them. I thought, why not recruit talents, young talents from around the world, so we can make them proper stars in the future, right? That's good. And I also heard that we are interested in a French striker, right? That's what I heard on the tweets as well. They said basically that Arsenal are interested in the Frankfurt striker. Whether that's real or not, I'm not too sure, right? So sometimes when you hear about this news is right. This rumors, I should say, it's not really a news. It's a rumor. You take it with a pinch of salt, right? That's what it is, pretty much. Corner comes in for Brentford. Oi, he goes above everybody, and we get a goal kick for that. Beautiful. So it's important that we recruit. It's important that we recruit. Currently, the players that we have are amazing players, right? They are young players as well. So this team will mature. It really will mature. And a lot of people are saying this year is Arsenal's year. The way we are handling things, I think it could be our year as well. We are just about 2 points from the second place, Man City. People, Man City won their game last night. What a game it was. Fulham and Man City. I mean, they were winning that game comfortably. They scored 5 goals. It was 5-1 at one point, and I went to the kitchen to make myself a little dinner, and by the time I came back, it was 4-5, and the game ended 4-5. Fulham came back, almost came back and drew that game. Unlucky for Fulham. Madueke gives it to Ben White. No, Ben White. You got to look up where you're going to pass that ball. You got to look up and see who's in the box. Right. Mascara on the ball. Let's go, people. Declan Rice. I mean, that ball was perfect for Ben White. All he had to do was just turn around and look up, right? And get that pass to one of the boys in the box. He didn't. He just didn't look. He just crossed it in no man's land, basically. Madueke, once again, he's having the better hand of this left back currently. Odegaard. Come on. Him kept here. Declan Rice. Now, it's amazing that William Saliba got a bit of a knock in the training. I mean, what they're doing in the training is crazy, man. You should not get injured while you're doing training, right? You should not. This is a professional sport. You should keep yourself injury-free. Right, you are playing a lot of games, people. You are playing a lot of games. You're playing on the weekends. You're playing midweek. Then the training should not be heavy. It should not be heavy. It should be something impactful, but in the same time, keeping aware of this cross comes in for Martinelli. It is headed out. Ben White picks it up. Right, so. Whatever the Arteta is doing with the boys, we're not too happy with it. They should not get injured in the training. Simple as that. We do need William Saliba. Gabriel Magalhaes, he's out for weeks, right? The only 2 players currently who is injured are Gabriel Magalhaes and Kai Havertz. I think Trossard got that. He's back, but he is not still. He's feeling a little bit of that knock that he had. Odegaard with the shot. It is blocked. It is blocked, people. Hinkepia picks it up. Is he going to find Zupermende? Yes, he does. Odegaard finds Calafiore. Calafiore is such a beautiful player, you know. The fact that he goes all over the field is crazy. He's supposed to be a left back, but sometimes he's playing in that midfield. Sometimes he's playing as a forward as well. He's the furthest guy up in the field. It's crazy, the freedom that he has, the freedom that Arteta gave him. That is mad to me for a defender. Sometimes he creates things for us when he does that, but I want him to concentrate mostly on the defending. Ben White, is he going to cross in? It does. Boy, Mourinho scores 1-0. Beautiful cross from Ben White. Mourinho with the header. Bang, in it goes. 1-0. What is it, 10 minutes into the game? And we got the first goal, people. We got the first goal. Let me get the score. That is beautiful. It is the Emirates Stadium, and the Emirates Stadium is banging currently. Look at this audience. Oh, they up, everybody up from their seats, applauding Mikel Mourinho. Another header. That header that he scored against Chelsea, we really needed that goal. We could have, it was close for us to lose that game, you know. The way we were playing, we didn't play beautifully. We were lacking something. I can't really put my finger on exactly what we were lacking. What we lacking is the creativity, basically. That's what we were lacking, right? Yeah, I managed to put a finger to it, right? That's the creativity that we were lacking against Chelsea, right? This one, it was a simple cross. In it came from Ben White. Mourinho standing in the box. Header. Beautiful. Mourinho, I got to give it to him. He is very effective in front of the goal. He really is effective in front of the goal. But the other thing is, he's not that brilliant as a midfielder. He really isn't. He's slow. He falls over too much. Most of the games that I've seen him play, he's the majority of the time on the floor trying to win a free kick and all that stuff. I prefer the player to be on his legs, right? Make sure that you're battling all the time against the players. But what he does sometimes is that he gets us those goals that we need. That is brilliant. Brentford is in. Are they going to cross into the box? It is blocked. Calafiore, they get a throw in. They get a throw in, people. Another guy that there is a rumor that we are interested in, Karim Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi is another player that people are saying that we are interested in, right? I've seen him play for Dortmund. I think he's very quick player, but he's just another Martinelli. That's what it is. He's not technically sound. To me, he's quick, but he's not a dribbler. He is a player that relies a lot on his speed. That's what it is. So I wouldn't have Karim Adeyemi. Why? Because we do have one quick player, that is Martinelli. Corner comes in, good header by Mascara, good header. So, but the rumor is that we are interested in the player. That's the rumor, basically, and I don't think we should go after him. I really do not think so, right? And the other player that the rumor came out yesterday, was it? Yeah, I think so. Was the French player from Frankfurt, their striker, right? I can't remember his name exactly, but they said that we are interested in him as well. It could be that one of those, it could be like Gabriel Jesus may leave us in the January transfer, so therefore we may need a striker coming in, so we get 3 strikers, right? 2 sitting on the bench and 1 playing for us, whether it will be Victor Gyökeres up front or Kai Havertz. I know Kai Havertz is Mikel Mourinho's golden boy, basically. He really loves that guy. The same thing is with the Martin Odegaard. He really loves Martin Odegaard, Mikel Arteta. So we could use another striker. Why not? We need to create a big squad. Currently, we do have a decent backups, right? and what we're seeing from the backups currently is brilliant. They're up for the fights, and they are playing very well, decently. They are playing very well, I should say. The game against Chelsea, they played all right, even though I thought they were slightly shaky, both Mascara and Hinkepia, but they performed. So the backups are important. Currently, we do need a little bit more players. We are a little bit light in that midfield. I personally thought Christian Nordgaard was going to play today, but unfortunately he's not playing. He's on the bench. It is his former club that we are playing against. It would have been nice to see Declan Rice on the bench, given a bit of a break, but Mikel Arteta is not doing that. He's playing both Zubimendi and Declan Rice in that midfield. Like I said, Declan Rice was really tired the last 20 minutes against Chelsea. He was really tired, people, right? He barely went up to the opponent's half that last 20 minutes. He was helping the defenders, and purely the reason why he was helping the defenders as well was that he seen that how shaky and Mascara and Hinkepia were, and we were scared of the counter-attack of Chelsea. Madueke, he is in the box. Ben White does the overlap. He takes the shot. It's blocked. It is blocked. Anyway, so Declan Rice was helping the defenders. That's good. But I didn't like the fact that he was so naked. He was so naked. At one point, I was looking at him and he was just dragging his feet, right? And everybody was just running up there trying to get us the second goal, but he was right at the back. So he could have used a bit of a rest. But anyway, what do I know? Mikel Arteta is the manager. We just the fans. Oh, good ball from Martinelli. Ben White, he goes for the shot. He does not hit the target. Ben White just put the ball right across the goal, man. Just put the ball right across the goal. That could have been a tap-in for Nuno Madueke. He's screaming at Ben White saying, I was free, man. I was free. Anyway, that was a good attack. That was another good attack from the boys. Madueke seems to be on it today. Right? He plays a lot better when he is on the right side. He really does perform a lot better. On the left side, the only thing he can do is to cross the ball in. I think he relies mostly on that. Excuse me. He relies on that cutback on his left foot. He likes to come in and take the shot from outside the box or inside the box. Well, he just wants to get in on his left foot so he can trigger that shot, right? But on the left side, you have to go on the outside and cross the ball, right? I think Madueke is quick as well. He can do that, but I didn't see him doing that a lot in the Chelsea game, unfortunately. That I did not see, right? Calafiore goes back all the way to Hinkepia. I need to read about the two twins, man. The two twins, I need to read about them and see what sort of a players they are. I heard the one of them is a winger, and the other one, what is he? I can't remember exactly. Sometimes when you see on the Twitter, you can't really remember the whole detail of the tweet that you just read sometimes. So I need to go back to it and read about it. Simple as that. But it is interesting. That we're going after youngsters as well. Do they get a corner? Brentford get a corner, yeah. They do get a corner. So, what sort of a scoreline do you guys have for this one? I'm saying we're going to beat them by 3-0. That's what I'm saying, right? 3-0, I think, is going to be in this game. Or maybe... I'm surprised that the striker, the striker that have been scoring goals for them this season, out of the 13 games that he played, he scored 11 goals. Igor Thiago. I'm just surprised that he's not playing. He is not playing in this game. Why? I do not know. Or maybe because of the fact that they are actually playing against Tottenham in the weekend. So they probably are thinking, Arsenal, it's going to be a tough game, right? So we should basically reserve our strength and go full out against Tottenham, basically. Maybe they are thinking like that, right? If that's the case, it's a good news for us, right? So that means that the game is going to be easy for us. But then again, these are professional footballs. Whoever you put on that field, I expect... Oh, corner, header. He hits the paw. And they're not done with the attack yet. Here they come. Odegaard with the tackle. What's going on? Come on. Press it together. Press together, people. Go as a team. You cannot go one by one, man. It's simple as that. When you need to press together. You see, when you press together, then you're forcing them to go back all the way to their goalkeeper. Simple as that. Right. Raya on the ball. It is Schalke with the header. And he was standing all by himself. Shade, I should say. It is not Schalke. It's Shade, right? He got a good header on that one, and he hit the bar. No, he did. Odegaard trying to win the ball back. He does. Mascara, Declan, Marino, Calafiore. It's good to have Ben White playing as a right back as well. Timber needed that rest. Odegaard on the ball, just outside the box. Zupermende all the way to Declan Rice on their left side. Cross trying to come in with it. Nope. Martinelli wins the header. Declan Rice back to Martinelli. Calafiore trying to slip in Odegaard, but it was blocked. He goes out all the way back to Nketiah. Good ball recovery. Very good ball recovery. That's what I like to see. When we're pressing them hard, they make the mistakes of clearing it out, and then we hit them again on the attack once again. Madueke. Back to Ben White. Mascara. That was a bad ball for Mascara. He basically trying to ping it to someone up front, but nobody was there where he aimed for it. Oh, good run by Mascara. Well, come on, ref. He pulled him back. That is definitely a yellow card. What are you doing, referee? Another thing is that it's good that Mikel Merino got us that goal, right? Seeing Victor Gyökeres coming back against the game against Chelsea when he came on as a substitute, the impact that he had was amazing. That willingness of running in the channels is absolutely immense from Victor Gyökeres. He's a willing runner all the time. He really is, right? And we were missing that. We really was missing that. That shot for Mikel Merino, where Sanchez did save it, and the ball spilled out a little bit, and Gyökeres went for it, and he clashed with the goalkeeper. That's what I want to see from my striker, going for every opportunity. You see, every opportunity that you got, go for it. Simple as that. The other thing is that I personally think that Sanchez is not great goalkeeper, right? I think he is the worst player for Chelsea. He really is the worst player. But in that game, I think he performed very well. He really performed very well, right? I don't know what he was on in that game, but he turned into prime Buffon, right? That's what he turned into. Zubimendi, Raya, what are you doing, Raya? He almost put us in trouble. He almost put us in trouble, trying to get the ball to Zubimendi, and both attackers went against Zubimendi. Oh, Nuno Madueke, is he in? Nah, they said it's a free kick. He pulled on his shirt. Yes, I saw that. He was pulling on him hard. No, that he didn't even pull on him. You see, when you see the replay in a slow motion, it didn't look like he was pulling on him at all. Free kick for Arsenal. Free kick for Arsenal, people. Ben White, come on. Zubimendi, let's go. Martinelli. Oh, you know what I wish? I wish sometimes Martinelli, I just want him to work on his dribble ability. His dribble ability needs to be better, right? He's so quick. And if he combine that with dribble abilities, Martinelli with the shot. Another good attack from the boys. Another good attack from the boys. Ben White to Nuno Madueke. Nuno slips in Calafiore. What's he doing in the box? Like I said, Calafiore, he will play as a striker sometimes. He will play as a midfielder sometimes. And he also doing the job as a left back. Amazing. Good run from the Calafiore. He hit it back to Martinelli, and Martinelli went for the shot, and he did not hit the target at all. Mascara loses that ball. I think Brentford is decent, you know. I think they are a decent team. They really are a decent team. Seriously, they really are. They used to perform very well under Thomas Frank. I really think they were a good team, a mid-table team, the way they used to play, right? And when they lost their coach, and when they lost half of their staff in the coaching department, right, together with Thomas Frank, and losing a couple of players, the way they had to recruit so quickly and put themselves in a good position is amazing. It really is amazing. I have to applaud it. I have to applaud to Brentford's ownership, right? They really went and got themselves a good manager and good players, and they're performing very well, people. They really are a good team, a mid-table team, right? And they had some big wins, you know. Newcastle is a big win for Brentford. Liverpool was poor. They won against them 3-2 in their home ground. So that's not a bad result at all. It is not. Liverpool, you expect Liverpool to win that game, you know. You expect them to beat the likes of Brentford. But Brentford took the 3 points, people. They did take the 3 points. So the recruitment, bang on target, right? bang on target. And I think they got good earners. I really do think they got good earners, people. We're going to be a little bit too strong for them today. I think so. That's what I feel. And that's what is showing on the field currently, right? They're going to try to come out and hit us on the counter attacks. And mostly they're going to sit back, do that low block, and observe all the pressure from us. Simple as that. And then try to hit us on the counter attack. That is their game plan. And we should be wise to it. We really should be wise to it. The boys that are on the bench, I mean, we got quality on the bench. We really do have qualities on the bench, right? If the game goes a bit sour, we can bring on Bukayo Saka. We can bring on Victor Gyökeres. We can bring on what's his name? Gabriel Jesus, right? I think in the weekend's game he was on the bench as well. That was just to make him feel like, yes, you're back. Feel the atmosphere. Oh, Nuno Madueke with the cross in. It is blocked. It is blocked. Corner. Let's go. Let's score from this one. All right. Odegaard's going to take the corner. That's... yeah, why not? Why not? It is an in-swinger, people. It's going to be an in-swinger. Madueke. Ah, come on. You completely messed that up, man. It was a short corner. Give it to Madueke. Again, Madueke. Cross comes in. It is blocked. Header. And Madueke again. We're not done with the attack. He loses the ball. Wins the ball back. Odegaard. Can we create something now? To Declan Rice. Oh, he's in. Oh, last minute block. Last minute block, people. I mean, Declan Rice went through and went into the box. Yep. He's trying to cross it back into the box, but that was a good defending from, I think it's a Pinnock. It is a Pinnock, yeah, with the sliding tackle, blocked it. Come on, just take a normal corner, man. Just swing it into the box. That's it. Here it comes to the first post. That's a poor corner from Madueke. I think Madueke's ability to cross the balls in is not great at all. They're not. I like the fact that he's direct. I like the fact that he's effective on the dribble, right? He's quick. But he needs to cross the balls better into the box. Simple as that. What's the point of doing all the work and then not doing the last bit of it correctly? What's the point? Goal kick. Goal kick. Raya takes it quickly. Ben White. Can we hit him on the attack straight away? Nope. We're going to slow it down a bit. And we have every right of slowing it down. We are leading 1-0. So we need to control the ball. Keep that ball position high. Right? Suffocate them, basically. Make them run pretty much throughout the whole game. And they're going to be tired. They're going to get tired, man. It is a hard work chasing after the ball. It really is a hard work. Mosquera up against the Brentford striker. Mosquera just clears that out. Just clears it. Odegaard. Declan Rice. I feel like we're going to score one again, you know. I feel like the second goal is coming. The way we're going about the game currently, Madueke is on it. Odegaard is on it as well. Martinelli is being lively. Declan Rice is going up the field, further up the field, which is good. I prefer when Zuperman is further up the field and Declan Rice is that sitting six. That's what I prefer. But the Declan Rice is up there with Marino. So I feel like we're going to score. So the question is, who's going to score that second goal for us? Mikel Marino got us the first goal. Good header. Good cross from Ben White. Marino finished it off with a good header as well. Right? Or could it be Marino once again getting us that second goal? I'm going to put my money on it's going to be Martinelli. I just have a feeling that Martinelli is going to get a goal in this game, right? Whether he will get the second goal as it stands currently, I'm not too sure, but he's going to get a goal today. That's the feeling I have. Nketiah, Odegaard, good turn by Odegaard. That's it. That's what we like to see. I mean, when you do that quick turn, players don't have no choice other than to try to pull you back, you know? And then when they pull you back, they get a yellow card. Simple as that, right? You do that often to the players. They may even get a player sent out. I'm not wishing players to be sent out, right? To get in a red card and all that stuff. That's not what I'm wishing for. But it's good to see Martin Odegaard doing that kind of turn, right? So that means that ankle of his, that shoulder of his. Madueke. Oh, that is a beautiful cross from Declan Rice. Madueke at the back post. He completely miscues it. Does not hit the target at all. Marino slips in Declan Rice. Declan Rice puts that ball across between the goalkeeper and the defenders. Madueke, you're supposed to do better. You're supposed to do better. Did the defender get a foot to it? I think Henry got a foot to it, you know? I think so. All right. Okay. We get a corner. We get a corner, people. Come on. First post again. Oh, man. Madueke, you're so frustrating guy, man. It's so frustrating to watch you sometimes, Madueke. It really is. Ben White. Madueke. What kind of cross is that, Madueke? What kind of cross is that? I mean, it's going to get to the point where I'm screaming at the TV and calling him a prick and whatnot. Odegaard. It is headed out. That cross that he put in. Oh, Mosquera wins that ball back. Madueke. Oh, Madueke. How are you going to mess that chance up? Madueke, how are you going to mess that up? That was just take one touch and just shoot it. Mosquera wins the ball back from the defenders who did not see him in amongst them. Gives it to Madueke and he's trying to run at the goalkeeper. Just one touch and take the shot. He's taking too long time to get his feet in order. Oh, come on, man. Madueke. Brother, you're supposed to be a lot better than that, man. You're supposed to be a lot better than that, my guy. Simple as that. Zuperman. Oh, man, Zuperman can run, you know. I thought he was always a slow runner, but he kept up with that player. I think it was Jensen. Jensen is all right. He's not the speedy merchant, but the That's very good to see Zubimendi has a bit of a pace in him. That's good. Did not know that. I always thought he was a slow coach. Reyes gonna just pop that one all the way to Marino, I think. Yep. He goes for the long ball. Defender's head is out. Ødegaard trying to find it. Marino goes for the spectacular and he completely misses the target. I mean, he could have played in Martinelli, you know. Martinelli was doing that central run in the box. That was a bad decision from Marino. I mean, his confidence is up, you know. He's been scoring goals for us, so why not? On the other hand, why not? Since you've been scoring goals for us, why not? Kai Havertz sitting in the stands. He got a big old smile on his face, looking at Marino's attempt, right? Said, I can do a lot better than that. I can do a lot better than that. He's probably thinking it. Jokers is watching that. He's smiling as well. He's thinking, I can do a lot better than that, right? But no, personally, I think Jokers and Kai Havertz does not have that finishing. What's the word I'm looking for? Marino is the better finisher than both of those two attackers. I think Marino is the better finisher. Marino is slower. He really is a slower player. But he does have amazing touch. He does have amazing finishing. But he doesn't have the speed or the strength. That's the downside to it, right? But the guy is not an attacker, though. He is a midfielder. Where in the midfield, I personally say it is just right behind the attacker as a cam, right? Right behind the attacker, slipping him in with those passes, right? Taking the shots now and then. Mosquera is down on the floor, people. I think he got injured. People. What did he do? Did he pull a muscle? He landed awkwardly. Is he going to continue? Or are they going to get... We got Timber on the field and Timber on the bench, and he can play as that central defender, you know. Both Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes sitting in the stand just behind the bench. Mosquera is coming off, people. Mosquera is coming off. Timber stepping in. That is not good, people. I mean, they're not really showing us exactly what he did. What happened to him? Ah, that's weird. Madueke with the header. Marino trying to find the ball, but it is cleared out. Throwing for the Gunners. Ben White finds Ødegaard. Lifted into the box. Is headed out. Good run by Hinkepia. Very good run by Hinkepia. Marino. The ball was tiny bit too far from Marino's foot. That's not a good sign, man. Our players are getting injured, right? They're falling down like flies, people. That is not good at all. I hope nothing happens. I hope it's just a little knock, right? But to come off with a knock, that is not good. That is not good. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard to Madueke. Back to Ødegaard. Oh, good ball control. We go back all the way to Raya. Come on. Switch over to the left side. Marino. What are you doing in that midfield, Marino? You're supposed to be the attacker, man. You're supposed to be the striker. Martinelli. Ben White. Madueke. Go on, Madueke. Oh, man. You see, that's the problem, right? That is the problem right there with Madueke. That last-minute decision, he's not great at it. He's not great at it at all. Frustrating to watch him because he does do the dribble aspect of things very good. He's quick. He's taking his player on. But the final product, that cross into the box or that shot, it's supposed to be a lot better than that, man. It's supposed to be a lot better than that. And you've been here for a good while now, couple of months now. You should know already. Cut it back onto your left foot, take the shot. Or go on the outside, cross it in. But the cross has to be pinpointed to the players that is in the box. Just don't cross it aimlessly. Just don't do that. As simple as that. I know it's not your strong foot that you're crossing it when you go on the outside. You're crossing it with your right foot. I understand that. But it has to be a lot better. Your final product has to be a lot better. That cross into the box has to be a lot better, Madueke. You know, set pieces, they're great at it. Brentford, long throw into the box. Madueke trying to clear it out. He mishits that. Throw in again for Brentford. Brentford has been scoring a lot from the set pieces, especially these long throws that they have. This guy he has a good power with his throws. It is headed out, goes out back to the defender. And that's the end of the first half, people. That is the end of the first half. We are leading 1-0. We didn't play amazingly. Amazingly, we have not played it, right? But the boys are doing a job. The boys are doing a job. It has been heavy rotation. Nuno Madueke is playing. Martinelli is playing. Mikel Merino is playing up front. No Gyökeres or Jesus, right? They're sitting on the bench. What we're doing is simply keeping control of the ball, playing through them and playing around them. And we're doing a lot of attacks from the right side where Nuno Madueke is playing, right? And he's taking his player on, but he's just lacking that final product, that cross into the box itself, right? Or that slipping back into his left foot and taking the shot at goal. So we're doing all right. We are doing all right. The only problem that I think is that bit of a, let me stop the timer. The only problem that we have is another injury to our list. Another defender. I mean, of all the players that could have got down, it just happened to be a defender. Christian Mosquera came off. I really hope it's not a big injury. I really hope not, because I didn't see anything anything special, something that he did that made him hurt, right? I didn't see that. I did not see that. So I can't really say what it is. So I'm assuming it's a bit of a knock. I'm assuming a bit of a knock, a bit of an uncomfortable feeling for the player. So he had to come off, right? But we will find out more details after the game, and hopefully it's not a big injury. Hopefully, they played well. Christian Mosquera and Hinkepe in that back, right? Together with Ben White and Calafiore. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong at all. Nothing wrong at all so far in the game. Ben White doing those overlaps and underlaps, which is great. That cross that he did, we scored from it, right? A beautiful cross. And that's what you need. That type of a cross is what you need from Nuno Madueke, you know? That type of a cross that Ben White did, that's what we want from Nuno Madueke. Calafiore on the left back, he's going up and down. He's playing in that midfield. He's going up front as an attacker, right? At one point, he was in the box. He was the furthest guy up front, much further than Mikel Merino or Martinelli or Madueke. So he's playing all over the field. I said it before, and I say it again, I like it. I like it. The fact that he has that freedom is very good. It really is that. It really is. It has a bit of a impact in the game. It really does have it. They're not expecting the left back to be all the way up there, you know, doing those central runs and those across diagonal run, you know. So that is Calafiore. Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Martin Ødegaard has been playing nicely. They're making things thick, and they basically rolling the ball and keeping control of the ball, and that is what we want. Ødegaard looks very comfortable currently, and we just need him to do 1 or 2 or 3 passes through the defense, in between the defense, so that Martinelli, Marino, or Madueke runs into and finish it off with a goal, right? That's what we want. I already spoke about Madueke. Martinelli, he's having a good game so far. He's running on these defenders, but mostly the ball has been on the right side with Nuno Madueke. That's where we are attacking from, right? So Martinelli needs to be a little bit more involved in the game, right? He's going down deep to the midfield to bring the ball, to get the touch and bring the ball up again. He does that. He needs to do it because the ball's not really coming to him. So he needs to do a little bit more run so that the boys can look up and threat those passes to Martinelli. He is quick and he can get past players as well. So that's Martinelli. Mikel Merino, he's having a good game, people. He is having a good game. And that leap that he did for the goal, that header was absolutely peach. Beautiful. Well taken. And I said it, I really did say it. He is a good finisher. He really is a good finisher, Mikel Merino. Nobody can take that away from him. A midfielder who's playing as a striker and he's scoring goals, that is brilliant for the guy. It really is. And that's good for us Gunners as well, because we are getting the goals that we need, right? We are getting the goals that the team need, right? The second half, in that dressing room, would I do any changes? Would I do any changes? Would I do any changes? I think we're all right so far. I mean, Mosquera came off and Timber stepped in. All right. Who else do we got on the bench as a central defender? Who else do we got on the bench who can play as a central defender? Ben White can play as a central defender. If anything happens to, God forbid, Timber or Hinkepié, we're going to be in trouble, you know. We are going to be in trouble. That is crazy. We do have Lewis Kelly. If something happens to one of the central defenders. Then Ben White can step into that central defense. Timber moving out to the right side, and then Lewis Skelly playing as a left back. Right. If something happens to Timber, then Lewis Skelly has to play as a right back. Then he will have to, right? So that means that we will push Ben White into that central defenders, the right-sided central defender. So that's the rotation that we can do. That is what I can see in front of me. But let's hope that none of our players get injured, man. These injuries are crazy. It's getting to my head. It annoys me. It's crazy. Unlucky for Mascara to come off the game, right? But that is what it is. So far, good. Controlling the game, and it is a chill day. It is a midweek, people, and we do have a big game in the weekend against Aston Villa, people. Tricky team, right? So let's just get this game over with and get back home with the 3 points, and we will be, if we win the game, we will be still 5 points clear from Man City, who sits in that number 2 position currently, right? Another thing is that Man City are not as strong defensively this season. They're really not. I mean, that game just against Fulham just showed to everybody that they can be got at, right? They are vulnerable at the back. They really are. But they do have the robot who's been scoring left, right, center, right? He's carrying Man City on his back currently with the amount of goals that he scored. I mean, he scored 100 goals, right, in 111 appearances. I mean, that is quick. That is really quick. A goal machine he is. He really is. I think he's the best striker in the world. I really do think he's the best striker in the world. Erling Haaland, right? So let's just wait for the boys to come back out from the dressing room and see what the second half has to offer. I want to see Jesus. I want to see Gyökeres. Could we see 2 strikers together? Can we see something like that? Right? I hope so. It's interesting, you know. I mean, it's a good problem to have when you have your players fit and ready for you, you know. Especially in the attacking department. It gives you more firepower, right? That means that you got to change your formation slightly. Perhaps play 4-4-2, right? 2 strikers up front. And sacrifice one of the midfielders, right? Play the 4 midfielders in that, the 4 defenders and 2 strikers up front. Simple as that. I think that would be a good choice as well if we did that. And I think we can be a big problem for any team, right? If we do play like 4-4-2, right? Victor Gyökeres is a handful. Gabriel Jesus is a handful as well. So interesting. We may see it sometime in the future. We may see it, or maybe Gabriel Jesus will leave us in the January transfer, because the rumors are that the some Brazilian team in the Brazilian league is interested in him, whether it was Flamengo or what's the other one? Flamengo and what was it? Man, I can't remember now. I cannot remember, but it is one of the Brazilian league teams that is interested in him, and they said we will have to take him on a loan, the option to buy. So that could be a deal that could be done, right? But then that will leave us with the Gyökeres and the Kai Havertz. But then again, you got Mikel Merino, who can always play as the striker as well, and he's doing a good job currently. He really is doing a good job. So let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I would wanna us to go in the January transfer, right? Get ourselves another midfielder and another attacker. I want a left wing, man. I want a proper left wing, quick, technical dribbler, right? I was even hearing that Rodrigo in Real Madrid is currently saying that he wants to leave Real Madrid. Another rumor that I heard, it was, right? He said because of the fact that he's not getting game time, he needs to get game time in order to play for the Brazilian national team in the World Cup. So therefore, if I do get the option to leave in January transfer, I will. But most likely it will be the summer transfer that I will make my big move, right? So we will see what happens. We will see what happens. As long as we don't go after Karim Adeyemi. I mean, it's like having another Martinelli. It really is. It's like having another Martinelli. Seriously. Karim Adeyemi. If you don't know who it is, Google it, right? And you will see it. He's a speed merchant. He really is a speed merchant. He's not technically sound. Exactly like Martinelli. So we already got one Martinelli, so we don't need another one. We don't. We are on the course. On the course, we got one goal. We just need 2 more goals. I said it was going to be 3-0. I would like my score prediction to be right. Right? I would love for my score prediction to be right. Then I can say, hey, I told you so. 3-0. Simple. Did I say 3-1? No, I said 3-0. Remember that, right? 3-0. The boys are coming out from the tunnel. Let me just get my timer ready. Let's get the timer ready. Let's get the timer ready. Let's get the timer ready. It looks like there is no substitutions. It is. Yeah. Marino is in. Calafiore is coming out. Martinelli. Madueke. Declan Rice. We don't need to do a substitution. We really don't. Because we all win in the game. Currently, you will bring in on substitution when you... Say, for example, we scored 2 more goals and the game is 3-0, right? Then I would wanna... But the youngster is not on the field. I'm talking about Max Dorman. Then I would give Ethan Nari a run. I would give Lewis Kelly a run. I would give Gabriel Jesus a run, right? I will bring them on and make sure that they get to play and get a couple of minutes, right? That's what I would done. That's what I would have done. But first, we need to get the goals. 2 more goals. There we go. The second half just kicked off. Long ball from Raya. Straight away, he's headed out. Another long ball from Raya. Oh, Martinelli. The defender was wise to it. The right back cut back. Here comes Brentford. They get a free kick. Shady is quick, you know. Shady. Am I pronouncing his name correctly? Shady. I think that's what it's called. I think it's pronounced like that. Shady. It is the left winger for Brentford. He is quick. He really is quick. Timber came across, blocked his runway. They get a free kick. In a decent area. In a decent area, people. And they could head it. They could head it. I mean, we are keeping them on the edge of the box, right? The line that we are putting up currently is just outside, on the edge of the box. Brentford is good at set pieces, people. They are good at set pieces. Here it comes the cross to the back post. Pinnock, he couldn't do anything with it. He couldn't do anything with it. I mean, personally, I think Brentford's manager is a good manager. Really is a good manager. I mean, the work that he had to do with the players that he has, and the recruitment that actually, what they brought into the team is really good. It really is good, right? They splashed the money. I think, what did they get? Mbomo, they sold, right? Wizard, they sold. Christian Norgard, I mean, Christian Norgard was only 10 million, wasn't it? Or was it 8 million? I can't remember exactly, but somewhere there, right? But Mbomo went for 60, wasn't it? Or 65, something like that. 50 million or 45 for Wizard. So they did get a good amount of money. So really good recruitment from Brentford. I think Brentford is one of those teams like Brighton who goes out into the world and finds gems, right? Real gems. Seriously, Brighton is really good at that. Really good at that. I mean, the players that came from Brighton. Seriously, you have the Caicedo for Chelsea in the midfield, right? Caicedo is really good. McAllister was from Brighton, right? He was from Brighton. Who else? I mean, they have the youngster, the Irish player. I think he's Irish, yeah. Ferguson, yes, he's a good player as well. Good striker, right? And Sisso, he's a good player. He's a good player. And now they have Balaba, they have Ayari, right? They got good players, man. They really do have a good players, people. They really do. We need to have something like that as well. We need to go out into the world and recruit good players, good youngsters, good talents, and basically bring them into the club and make star out of them. If not for winning trophies and all that, then you can sell them for a decent amount of money. It's a common sense when it comes to a business aspect of things. It really is a common sense. Get them cheap, make them a star, make them a star, I should say, and sell them for higher wages. And sell them for higher wages, people. We're going to win this one. Simple and straightforward, people. Header by Hinkepia. Good clearance. Very good clearance by Hinkepia. Another long ball just outside the box. Oh, it fell down kindly for the Brentford defender. Good defended by Timber. Very good defending by Timber. They got tall players, man. They really do got tall players. Ayer is a very tall player, right? Could be deadly with the headers, you know, in the set pieces. Another tall player they have is Pinnock. He's a tall individual as well, right? The corner comes in. Raya comes out. Easy, easy. Long ball out. Pinnock heads that out. It falls kindly for Jensen. Timber wins it. Odegaard. Marino. Declan Rice. No need to rush, people. No need to rush. Just slow it down. Right? Keep the ball in control. Slow it down. Make them run. Declan Rice. Raya again with those long balls. I mean, Madueke is not going to win those balls against the left back right there. Madueke prefers to have the ball to his feet, right? That is when he's most effective. Those long balls is not Victor Gyökeres. He's not going to bring it down. He's seriously not going to bring it down. Simple as that, people. And it's waste of possession, you know. They can rise with the header, and they clear it out. Hinkepia, Zippermender flicks that further. Marino picks it up, trying to slip in Madueke, but the defender was wise to it. Henry is quick as well. Madueke did have the upper hand on him a couple of times in the first half. Here comes Brentford. They go to the left side. Janssen. They switch over to the right side. Are they going to cross it in? No, they go back to their defender. Pinnock. Cross comes in. Raya comes out. Good save. I mean, that was easy. Martinelli. Good run. It is Shade. Shade is as quick as Martinelli. He is as quick as Martinelli. I mean, he run and he catch up to him, you know. Calafiore. Switch over to the right side, man. We haven't done that long ball from the left side to the right side, or from the right side to the left side. We just need to do that switch now and then and catch them off guard. Marino. Is Martinelli, is he gonna do something special today? I mean, so far he hasn't been special. Marino. Hinkepia, back to Marino. Declan. Oh, good pass. Back to Marino. Cross in. No, he's trying to finance it. He's trying to finance it, man. We get a throw in out of it. Let's go. Calafiore, let's go. Timber. I mean, we're having better joy on the right side. Left side has been dead so far with Martinelli. And Kepier, come on. Declan Rice. Marino. That was a bad turnaround. I mean, he should have cut it back on his left side rather than to his right side. But anyway, we get a throw in anyhow. That's the switch I was talking about. Calafiori just tried to attempt. He attempted to switch over from the left side to the right side. Ben White, go on. Madueke gets it back to Odegaard. I don't mind it. I don't mind. As long as we keep in the ball and making them run around, that's good. They're going to get tired, right? Keep the ball and make them move all the time. Just keep them making runs after runs. Martinelli gets into the box. Poor cross. It is blocked. Declan Rice wins that. Good lad. Nketiah. Calafiori. All the way back to Timber. Good pass from Timber. Martinelli. Hey, bit of a trickery there, Martinelli. Go on. You're feeling yourself, ain't you? You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything, my guy. Madueke. Good run. He loses the ball. Timber. Zubimendi. Goes all the way back to the defenders. Declan Rice. Come on. Martinelli loses the ball. You need to look over your shoulder, my guy. You need to look over your shoulder. There's no point looking down and running like a chicken without a head, you know. Here they come, Shadi. He's quick. Up against Nketiah. Oh, good marking by Superman. Very good. He was very smart about that one. That the way he positioned himself in that situation was very good. Extremely intelligent. Jens. Is he gonna shift it over to the right side? No. Yes, he is. Pinnock. Good. Ben White wins the ball back. Marino to the Madueke. Madueke miscontrols that one. It goes out for throwing for Brentford. Oh, here comes the trouble. Here comes trouble. Brentford is making their changes. They are making their changes, people. They are bringing on. Igor, Thiago, right? Igor, Thiago, their striker, the guy who's been scoring goals for them. Damgard is coming in as well. And Henderson's going to come in. We're going to do substitutions as well, people. We are preparing SCA and Bukayo Saka. Interesting. The game is going to get even more interesting now. Martinelli is going to come off. Esse is going to play as that left winger. And Madueke is coming off as well. There's no need for the player's name now because they have made that bit of a change into the game. I mean, I can go into the system and change them manually. I can do that, but that's just little work to do. So I just turned it off. Zubimendi, in he goes. Finds Ben White. Cross comes in. Essien brings it down to Saka. Takes the shot. It is blocked. But the ball has gone out before the cross. I mean, that was a good attack again. Zubimendi slips in Ben White. The ball was a little bit too hard, right? That touch from Zubimendi was a little bit too hard. Ben White managed to get to it, but not before it went out. I want to see either Gyökeres or Jesus coming in. Mourinho, you did your part, right? Take him off and put one of those two strikers in, people. Mikel Arteta, I should say. Do that. Declan Rice, good interception. Poor pass from Declan. Poor pass. Here they come. Brentford on the right side. Good press. Good press by the boys. Oh, dangerous pass from Ben White to Raya, but Raya managed to get there before Igor. Zubimendi. Nketiah. To Essien. He gets the free kick. I did say that Martinelli is going to get a goal, right? My prediction was wrong. My prediction was wrong. Odegaard. Essien. Go on. Good run. Pull back on the shirt. He gets a yellow card. This is a decent area for a free kick. I mean, Brentford is lining up just outside the box. We just need to beat that offside trap. There we go. Other guy brings it down all the way to Zubimendi. I mean, I don't like when Zubimendi is the last man, you know. Bukayo Saka. Come on, Bukayo Saka. Gives it to Odegaard. To Ben White. Cross comes in. Falls down to Declan Rice. Calafiore. Oh, that is a penalty, ref. No. He says no. No, 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 no. That is not a penalty. I seen that he threw himself on the floor, Mikel Merino. He really did. Yeah. He should have stayed on his feet. You see, this is what I said about Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino, he can't stay on his feet most of the times. He's always falling over and trying to win a free kick for that. Right? It's crazy. That situation right there, he didn't need to go down, you know. He could have taken the ball, turned around, and lined it up for one of the boys in the box. Long ball, Raya comes out and takes it. Quick throw, Declan Rice. So yeah, Mikel Merino, most of the times on his ass, on the floor. Annoying, but it is what it is. Sometimes he wins the free kick, sometimes he doesn't. That's just the way it is. Declan Rice is feeling the pace, and once again, he looks tired. He looks tired. He did look tired in the Chelsea game, the last 20 minutes. In this one, he looks tired as well. Henry trying to find Igor. Nope. Calafiori with a good header. Essie to Declan Rice. Oh, good cut back to Calafiori. Back to Essie. I mean, I think Declan Rice should stay as that number 6 and give that role to Zupermende, because he's doing a lot of runs, and I said, if he's feeling the pace, he really is feeling the pace, you know. He's getting tired and tired and tired. He is one of those players that Mikel Arteta loves to play all the time, right? And that's not good for the player. I know every player wants to play in every game, but sometimes you just need a bit of a rest. And Declan Rice looks to me like he needs a rest. Saka. Odegaard. Come on, pick your head up. Essie to Merino. To Declan. He cuts it back on his right foot, goes for the shot. Oh, the goalkeeper still spills out. Merino with the right. Oh, man. Completely missed the target, Merino. Completely missed the target. I mean, Declan Rice, he did a good cutback on his right foot. Took the shot. Goalkeeper saves it. It spills out. Merino, all you had to do was just get your feet in order, man. That was a tap-in. He did not get the goal that he wanted. But then again, he did score us the first goal, though. That's fine. Essie gets the free kick. Odegaard. All the way back to the defenders. Calafiori back to Nketiah. And we go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now, not bad. Just keep hold on the ball. Raya. He goes for the long ball. Bukayo Saka. Trying to bring it down. Defender is a little bit too strong. He is. Wins the ball. Damsgaard is a good player, you know. He really is a tricky player. He's technically sound. Right? Together with the Henderson in that midfield, they are a little bit more effective currently, Brentford. They really are. And that attacker is having an impact in the game as well. I mean, he's pressing our defenders, Nketiah and Timber. He's a big, strong boy, you know. Igor Thiago. Now he just bodied Nketiah off the field. It's going to be another long throw into our box. Keadu with the strong hands. Calafiori, clear it. Good lad. He clears it. I think Bukayo Saka is not really, he hasn't found his form, you know. He has not. Ever since he came back from that injury, he hasn't been the same. He really hasn't been the same. He's not the same explosive Bukayo Saka. The way that he used to turn, the way he used to take on the players. Now he's a little bit more conservative, you know. Slower on the ball. It really is. I know people say that most players, when they get injured, they're really not the same after that. But Bukayo Saka is still a young guy, man. He's only 22, 23, I think. I hope he finds his form, man. His form of form. I really hope so. Because he's such an important player for us. Very important player. Saka pressing Pinnock. Pinnock does that well, you know, gets past Saka. Henry trying to take on Ben White. Damgard. The ball comes to Esse. And we give it to the goalkeeper and he goes for the long ball. Who's going to score the second goal? We need to get a second goal so that we can sit here comfortably, you know. I mean, Brentford haven't had a sniff at our goal at all. They haven't. So we are comfortable currently, but it would be a little bit more. It would feel a little bit more safer if we got that second goal, you know. 1-0 is always a dangerous score line. Anything could happen. Anything can happen. So we need to go after that second goal. Are we going to see Gyökeres? Are we going to see Jesus? Either one of those. It is 73 minutes into the game. At least Jesus, put him on the field. Take Marino off. He has done his part. Come on, that ball is out, ref. Yep, there's a throw in for the Gunners. Come on, boys. Is it good that we have Ben White back? He's playing the way he used to play before he got injured. He's having an impact in the game. He's defending well. He's going up the field on that right side, up and down, overlaps and underlaps. It's good. It really is good from Ben White. Calafiore. Esse. Odegaard. White. Saka. Go on. Go on, Saka. To Calafiore. Oh, that ball was too close to the defender. Come on, Calafiore. He got the ball. Trying to find. Oh, almost. That ball almost fell for SCM and he fell over. Damn gorge. Here they come. That switch to the right side. Are they going to cross into the box? No, they go back, Brentford. Henderson. No, they're keeping hold of the ball, people. They're keeping hold of the ball. And as long as they're not attacking our box. Here in Kepier with the good header. As long as they're not attacking our box, we are good. Just keep them on the outskirts. Just keep them there. They get a corner. Oh, Brentford, they get a corner. Good header by Calafiore. Oh, Declan Rice fell over, trying to win that ball back. Like I said, Declan is naked, man. Declan is naked. Saka wins that ball. Gives it to Marino. Marino trying to find another guard, but that ball was poorly executed. That pass was poorly executed from Marino. Oh, he wins the ball back. Marino, well done. Well done, Marino. Good tackle. Odegaard. Up against Downguard. Odegaard again. Bukayo. Ah, come on, ref. That should have been surely a penalty. I mean, they tripped Bukayo Saka. The cross comes in. It is headed out. Odegaard. Back to Saka. Zubimendi. Marino, I should say. Calafiore switch to the left side. Come on, Esse, help him. He goes back all the way to Hinkepia. Esse should do a little bit more, especially when the Calafiore is under press. Do the underlaps and overlaps for him so he can thread that pass to Esse. Timber, come on. Ben White all the way to Marino, who's deep in the midfield, man. You the striker, go up, man. Go up. But then again, Declan Rice is up there playing as the striker currently. Esse. Two players up against him. Two players, man. They know he's dangerous, so they got to mark him. Arteta is so energetic on the sideline. Always shouting, always keep shouting at the players. He wants more and more from the boys. That is a good mentality. That it really is a good mentality. Ben White wins that header, and they go back all the way to their goalkeeper. Damgard trying to switch over to the right side, but Esse brings that down. Declan Rice goes for the shot. It is blocked. Ooh. Timber, come on. Good lad. Raya all the way back to Raya, yes. Hinkepia, Calafiore, Esse. Back to Hinkepia. Raya. Good run by Odegaard. Very good run. Declan. Esse. 1 against 1. His left back, his right back. Come on, Esse. You can do him. No, he goes back to Declan Rice. No. Zubimendi. Odegaard. Somebody do a central run. Nobody is doing. You know, when the Odegaard or Zubimendi has the ball, somebody has to do that direct run into the box. That box scratcher, basically. Saka cuts it back on his right foot. Gives it to Ben White. Nope. He goes out for a goal kick. Like I said, when Odegaard or Zubimendi has the ball, the players has to do that the central run or that diagonal run into the box, movements to confuse the defenders of Brentford in order to create a chance for yourselves. but most of them, they're standing still, waiting for the ball to come to them. Declan Rice is down. Declan Rice is down, man. He's feeling the pace. I've been saying he's been tired now. He's having a bit of a cramp, I think it is, on his right leg. Yorkers is going to come in. I mean, come on. For God's sake, we don't need no more injuries, man. We cannot have Declan Rice injured. Especially a big game coming up on the weekend against Aston Villa. Now, Declan Rice is up. Is he going to come off? For God's sake, Mikel Arteta, take Declan Rice off. Do the substitution. It looks like it's coming off. He looks like it's going to come off. Yep, that's good. That's good. Victor Gyökeres is on the field. Marino is going to play as that number 8. Oh, bad head clash. Nketiah up against Thiago. He had him on the back of his head. That is... Oh, man. That's painful, man. That is absolutely painful. I mean, Nketiah went for the ball. So did Thiago. They clashed heads. And Nketiah came off worse. The big dogs are in the stand. Gabriel and Saliba sitting right behind the substitution bench in the stand. I mean, we cannot afford to have another player injured, man. It looks to me he's all right. It looks like he's all right. Those kind of clashes usually gives you a bit of a concussion, innit? That's what they're scared of. He's up on his feet. He's walking about. That's good. Go on, Nketiah. Let's go. Good lad. Zubimendi. What's he pointing at? He's pointing at the sideline. Just play the game, man. Zubimendi. Marino. Essia, come on. We slowed it down so much that everybody's walking about in the field. And when they're walking around in the field, if you hit them on the country, if you hit them quickly, that will help you. They will be caught off guard, you know. Just roll the ball a little bit more quicker. Zubimendi goes all the way back to Raya. Timber. Ben White. Gyökeres. No, he doesn't get the ball. I would have put in Gabriel Jesus, you know, just to see what he's like. Whether he's fully fit or not. I mean, it's only 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes on that field is going to be. It would have been a good return for him, you know. We are winning the game by 1-0, so... And 10 minutes, what's that going to do for Victor Gyökeres? No, nothing. Nothing, basically. It does nothing for Victor Gyökeres. Oh, long throw into the box. That could have been dangerous. Essie, he robs the defender. No, it's Henderson he robs. And Henderson gets the ball back from Essie. Raya comes out. Raya, I should say, not Raya. Raya. Anyway, Timber. We can start from the back. Ödegaard. Zubba, 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 zubba. Come on. Zubimendi has not hit those long balls today at all. He's good at hitting those long balls, you know. So is Declan Rice as well. But I did not see them do that today at all. Oh, good ball from Ödegaard to Calafiore. He's doing a run. Cuts it back into his right foot. Oh, goalkeeper saves it. Bukayo Saka spilled the spill. Oh, goalkeeper saves it. Are you kidding me? I mean, that is a good turn by the Calafiore. Absolutely beautiful turn by the Calafiore. Took the shot with his right foot. Goalkeeper saves it. It spills out to Bukayo Saka. He does not get a clean hit. Bukayo Saka, goalkeeper saves it again. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be just a 1-0 today. Timber. Nketiah. Trying to find SCA, but that's a poor pass for Nketiah. I think that is the first poor pass for Nketiah today. I mean, he has been solid today. Absolutely strong. Big old wall it was. Ayer. He looks up. Henderson. Long ball. Calafiore steps in with his header. He falls down. Beautiful for Marino. Finds Bukayo Saka in there. Find Gyökeres. Bukayo Saka goes for the shot and it's goal. It is goal. It's over the line. 2-0. When I said it was going to be just a 1-0, we scored the second goal. Can you believe that? 2-0. Get in there. And they give us 6 minutes extra time. Unnecessary. We don't need that 6 minute extra time. Right? I mean, that was selfish from Bukayo Saka. Gyökeres was all by himself in the box. I would have loved for him to cross the ball to Gyökeres, but good on Bukayo Saka for taking the shot and scoring. I mean, the goalkeeper got a hand to it, but the shot was so powerful that it spilled into the goal. Good pass from Marino. I mean, that was a brilliant pass. Gyökeres was just waiting and waiting for that ball, you know. Just waiting and waiting for that ball. Bukayo Saka went with his option by shooting. Beautiful. That is it. The game is secured. The game is secured. 1-0s are never secure until the final whistle, you know. 2-0 is much better. If anything happens, we make a mistake, it's just gonna be 2-1, right? Looked like the joy on Bukayo Saka's face. He really wanted that goal. He really wanted that goal. Some sort of a stress reliever for Bukayo Saka, and he hasn't scored for a while, so good goal from Saka. Damn good. Ooh. Slips in, I don't know what his name is, but he slips in one of the Brentford players, and he went for the shot straight away, but does not hit the target at all. Long ball from Raya Marino for the header. It has been a very, very, very low tempo game. I mean, it's a chill. It really is a chill day, pretty much. It's a midweek, and we are winning comfortably. We really are winning comfortably. The whole game, we were not under any stress whatsoever. I mean, at one time they hit the goal bar with a header, and that was it. After that, they didn't have a sniff at our goal. We have under control the whole game. We had it under control the whole game, I should say, right? Have his present sentence, had his past sentence. So Odegaard loses the ball. Ray, is he gonna go for a long ball now? I think he's gonna. Ben White had a good game, seriously good game, right? Hinkepia also had a very good game today. Absolutely beautiful to see both of those defenders. Calafiore was amazing. He was amazing as a left back, sometimes as a striker, sometimes as a midfielder. He's all the field people. He goes everywhere, seriously everywhere. 1 minute left until the final whistle. Who else? I wish that Mikel Arteta had taken Declan Rice off earlier, because the guy was knackered. He was seriously tired. Zippermendi. Let's go. Timber. And Timber, as soon as he came in for Mascara, I mean, the guy was like a wall. Seriously, like a wall. He is absolutely wonderful as the central defender as well. Not only right back, but also as a central defender. I mean, we got such a beautiful options now. Beautiful options. It's just unlucky that Mascara went down. I think it's just a knock. That's what I think. We will find out after the game what Arteta says in his press conference. Long ball out to Gyökeres. I think the final whistle is going to be blown here. There you go. The game is done and dusted. 2-0 in a very comfortable game. We had it under control the whole 90 minutes, people. They had one sniff at our goal. They hit the bar with a header from the corner. And that's what they were relying on. Set pieces, long throws, corners and free kicks. But we grinded We didn't play amazingly, but we had a full control of the game, people. So good win for the boys. Good win for the boys. We're gonna shake it off, get some rest, and we go again on the weekend against Aston Villa, people. Against Aston Villa. So I'm gonna end the stream at here. Thank you for guys tuning in, and if you're new around here, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and much appreciated for tuning in. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace out.